Hey, standing here in front of Joe Dodge Lodge getting ready for a great day of snowboarding, but before I do so, I'm going to show you all how to hot wax your board. These are the essential things you'll need to wax your skis or snowboard. An iron, ski or snowboard vices, wax, a ski or snowboard scraper, a wire brush, a green scouring pad, and for sharp edges, a quick edge tuner. Now to begin, you're going to make sure you want to clean off your base and that there's no dirt on it. Make sure everything's nice and clean. And choose your wax. It comes in different temperatures or just all around wax. To begin, your waxing experience, I would recommend to use an all-purpose wax. Now you want to make sure the iron is hot, and to check that, you just touch the wax to the iron. Now make sure you got a lot of wax on the board. The object is to get as much wax on the board as possible. Now in step 2, what you're going to do is smooth out all the wax that you've laid down in step 1. I have the iron set to about medium hot. And you just want to go over this and smooth the wax out throughout the whole board. So once we've spread out all the wax evenly throughout the board, you're going to want to let it dry. And you can test it, 5 minutes. Just let it dry. The object of this game is to put as much wax on the board as possible and then take as much wax off the board as possible. To do so, you're going to need a snowboard scraper. Now before you start scraping, you're going to want to make sure the snowboard scraper is nice and sharp. And you can do so by just using your edge to sharpen it up. Now, scraping the board, just going to want to go top to bottom, put as much pressure on as possible. Like I said, you're trying to take as much wax off as possible. And just go ahead and scrape. You're going to take a wire brush. You can also get this at a place where you buy your local snowboard or skis. What you are going to want to do is do long strokes. You're going to be in wet conditions. A little trick you can do when you're waxing your board, so your board doesn't get stuck in wet, heavy snow, so you can take the same wire brush and do diagonal. Now with this, I'll make sure your base doesn't just stick into the snow like mud. The final step before you're ready to go is to just put a nice finish on your new, nicely waxed base. I'm doing this right now with just a copper scouring pad. Now after you've waxed your board, if you want to do a really quick tune on your edges, you can buy a quick tuner. Now this you can set to different degrees and put a bevel on your edge, but right now for this I'm going to use a 0. With this, just long and gentle strokes. Now this isn't going to take the place of actually getting your board's edges filed and tuned, but it's a great way to keep it sharp on those icy days. Have fun and see you on the mountain.